Hey guys, it is time for a brew. Need that. That is good. That is good. So, what is happening? What is happening? Well, I'll tell you. It is apparently rainy, as I just seen on my little weather thing. I haven't been outside today because, well, do you all remember that little beer I had in my last video? Yeah. So I'm either getting worse with booze, or I literally had that one, and then I had my last one. I had two, and somehow it just messed me up. I mean, not like I got drunk by any means. I had those two, and then I had some water, and then I went to bed, and woke up this morning, felt horrible. I don't know what happened. I really don't. I felt terrible, and so like all day, pretty much, until like 4 or 5, I've just been laying around today. I have not felt well enough to do anything. I had a little bit of food. I had half a sleeve of crackers, because that's my way of, when I have an upset stomach in any way, I just have that. So basically I had a hangover, but it doesn't make any sense because I didn't have enough. I didn't feel anything. I had the 2 beers. I've been wanting to kind of get rid of those, and it just made me think, well, I'm glad I don't have much booze in the house anymore, because there's no reason for me to drink if this is what I'm going to feel like. And I also kind of wonder about this though as well. I've been working out, and as I've heard from multiple different sources, when you start working out, your appetizer changes. It goes from being buffalo sliders to like broccoli bits that are just raw and whatever. Anyways, that went too far. Your appetite changes, and you'll go from wanting things like pizza and wings and things like that, which I'm still going to eat because I love those type of things, and I always try to have the healthier version of it, which means I need to learn how to make wings myself again so I can do it in the oven, no oil needed, boom. So yeah, I know that your appetite changes, and you can change from those type of foods to, salads and just lower calorie and everything else. But oddly enough for me, you guys know, like, there's some kind of food tracker. Looking on my phone to see if I can figure out what the actual name of the app is. I always forget what it is. I've got a folder for health. I can never find what I actually want anymore, because I went through and redid my entire phone. Have you guys done this? You redo. I have an iPhone. Any of you guys who have iPhones, you ever go and redo some of your stuff, and you're just like, where the heck is this? And you put it in a folder somewhere, but for some reason you forgot to label that folder, or you put it in the wrong folder, whatever. I have one named Health. I found it. Yeah, MyFitnessPal. And it's a great app. Don't get me wrong. It is a humongous app with all these different foods and everything, and you can scan barcodes of stuff. I mean, it's phenomenal what it has just built into the app. And then if it doesn't have it, you can build the recipe, and then it kind of generates how many calories are in that if you make the food yourself. And mine says something like 1900 calories a day for me to take in to be able to maintain my weight. To maintain it. Not to lose weight, not to gain weight, to maintain it. And, I have in there, I think I'm like 155, 160. I've lost weight. And it's funny because the actual app says that. If I log it, whatever I did, whatever I ate, I almost always come out way under, like maybe 1,300 calories a day. Like, that's all I'll get in. I would have to eat horribly to be able to make it up to that high. And there's just no way I can push that much up. And now that I'm working out, when the elliptical alone, just in a 20-minute session, says I lost 300 calories, it takes it off this. how much do I need to eat? I mean, I need to eat like a ton. I need to eat like a high school football player, you know? A couple sandwiches, an apple, a banana, some chips, and just all these things to be able to push up to that almost 2,000 calories. It's just ridiculous. But anyways, so I log it when it's way under like that, and it says, if every day was like today, in 5 weeks, you would be 144 pounds. Well, you are almost not wrong. I checked my weight. I don't know if I mentioned this when I talked yesterday. I checked my weight in the bathroom since I found out it was a scale. I assumed it was a scale, but I don't know. It looked kind of strange. But anyways, I checked it, and I was 149.8. I was 155, 160 because every time I visit my parents' place, they have a scale, and I always get on it because I love scales. I love to like find out how much I weigh because I don't eat the greatest. I'm down my portion sizes and stuff, but I always wanted to know, you know, how am I doing? Am I getting heavy? I don't know. And I checked it at the gym, and I was fully clothed. I left all my shoes on, left all my gear on. Well, not that I've had a lot. T-shirts, some gym shorts, and some shoes, and my iPhone, and, you know, things like that. And I just got done working out, and I go and get on that, and I was 149.8. So without clothes, I might be 148, 147. It's ridiculous. Like, I've been this low before, but it was just weird. It was just a weird circumstance. Anyways. So today I can't imagine I weigh much more. I wouldn't doubt if I weighed less because I have not eaten hardly anything today. Because when my stomach don't feel right, a lot of times I don't eat anything. I drink as much water as I can. I try to get a pop in because I try to get some caffeine in. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a headache longer than I did already today, which was from the time I woke up at like 8 or 9 till like 5 o'clock. I had a headache all day, which was obviously dehydration, but it's weird because I drink so much water like throughout the week and throughout the day and like everything. Like I drink water most of the day Saturday, and it just destroyed all of my efforts for that, I guess. So I've been kind of like rehydrating all day and just getting all that, catching up on YouTube, watch some things on Netflix. Speaking of Netflix, I think I've mentioned this before, I'm pretty sure. I would love to review shows, movies, whatever, for Netflix. I would do it for Netflix, of course, but I would like to do it for you guys. Sometimes you guys get stuff in your, on Netflix, you get a thing that says recommended for you, and you're like, that doesn't sound like anything I'd watch. I could let you guys know. You go watch all the stuff that you know you like, and I'll watch that crappy video that you're like, what the hell is this? I'll watch it for you. How's that? Because you know what? I would be fine with criticizing anything about. I am not a movie expert in any way, but I do like these off the wall indie things sometimes. I mean, there are some really good ones, the like diamond in the rough type of an idea, and I would love to do that. I think that would be fun. And then post a video on it. So a quick review, really quickly, on a show I watched today for the first time, because I'm sure anyone who has Netflix got this as long as it was a recommendation, or would be a recommendation for you in your watching habits. A show called Derek, which stars Ricky Gervais as a caretaker in a nursing home who has a heart of gold and sees the good in everyone. And I was like, Ricky Gervais is not exactly that kind of guy, at least not that I think he is. And he's not exactly the stand-up gentleman of the world. He's just weird and all that. And so I watched the pilot episode, and I don't know how to feel about it yet. I know that's a really crappy review, but I just don't know how to feel about it yet. I will watch a few more episodes, and since this isn't actually a dedicated video for that reviewing process, I will just give you that right now. I don't know how I feel about it yet. It is an interesting character. You do kind of feel for him. Some things happen in the first episode, and he kind of gets a little emotional, and you kind of feel for him. So I wonder, because they say it's a heartwarming show, and it's like it's Ricky Gervais and a heartwarming like plot line. Really, that doesn't go together. That just seems like a big, huge paradox. So I don't know. I'll keep you guys informed. Hope you had a great day. Hopefully you had a better day than mine. And I will check you guys later.